everyone. Welcome to the morning meeting. My name is Jimmy. His name is Matt, and we are talking about the company, Jomboy Media. Today, coming to you from the warehouse. I'm in the owner's suite. We just had floorball practice and our first broadcast test to see how it's all going. I'm sweaty and gross, and I haven't done morning in quite a bit since the announcement. Been busy. I kind of said that before summer started, that when backed up on content or trips or whatever, it's going to get pushed. So that happened. I know Courtney joined recently. Last time I did one was the big news with MLB, right?
Yep.
And I'm going on vacation tonight. Going down the shore and spending the week next weekend, I think. Although I'll be back up next Thursday for broadcast tests. That's the only thing. But we're going on vacation, so I figured it'd be a good time to just do a little check-in because there's been some topics have not discussed, some questions coming in that I haven't answered. We got, it looks like this category of the show is Zalman asks a bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's one of the sections of the show, that's for sure. But before we get into anything else, we got to do a Substack shout-out. Justin Blake and Evan Summers, shout-out to both of you.
JB and ES. Evan Summers. Not bad, huh?
It's a good name.
I am sleepy. I just found out. I'm sleepy.
Here we go.
Anyway.
Do a table jump.
No, I think I hurt my, no, it wasn't that hurt my ankle, but I'll do a table jump.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that was a quiet,
oh, my God.
Quiet landing. Is that on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I'm wide awake because I did table jump. Although I think it's just kind of hot. It's hot everywhere. It's hot outside. It's hot in the warehouse. Topic number 1. New logo. Grace B says, can you talk about the decision to change the new logo? The new one, to me, feels like it has less personality, but I'm sure there is a good and smart reason I don't understand it. Well, I think it has definitely more personality, but I mean, opinions are what they are. Well, the old logo I made, and it was just a font. The Jomboy was really big. The media was really small. If I had known the company was going to grow as quickly, if I had more forethought, how much it would grow beyond Jake and I, maybe we change the company name so it's not my nickname. That was never like I think if we had thought that out, it would have been like, it's going to be weird, right? If it's named after like your nickname. But we blew up on the breakdowns in 2019, and that was the name that I got, was the channel. And the SEO is pretty good because you search Jomboy, nothing else came up. It's not like clever so the SEO is good. We got stuck. So we try as hard as we can to have people not refer to the company as Jomboy and always JM or Jomboy Media. Tough to do that when the logo is Jomboy really big and media really small. So that was like one thing. The other thing is that logo didn't have any like alterations. Like it could not become an icon or become initials or just be used in multiple different ways. So the new logo package has like, here's a big one, here's a circle, here's a patch, here's a die cut, here is the icon, and here's the initials, and here's our frog mascot, and a bunch of different options. So that is what the design team came up with. I really like it. We tested a bunch of different colors, tested it on different platforms, different programs. After it came out, someone said it looks like a candy bar, and I can't unsee that. Kind of like Feastables. Is it similar to them, Maddie? What are they thinking of?
What do you say?
Our logo, candy bar, Feastables. Is it similar?
Yeah.
The color.
Yeah, the color definitely.
I like light blue. We've always been like that aqua, turquoise, light blue color.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that, the poppiness of it. So that was a lot behind it. Like this one is so much easier to put on videos, to put on clothing, to put everywhere. So it's a little rebrand. Why not? Let's see. Someone else said something. I like the new logo, but the superfluous swoosh from the A into the Y makes it look like Jomboy Media to me. I think it would look better with just the stylized J. Let me pull up our logo. Oh, you have it? So that swoosh from the A to the Y is the slash in our clothing brand Slash Line, which we haven't like fully announced. When we get more with the MLB stuff and all that, you want to hold it up?
And no,
like the merch company is being rebranded to Slash Line,
and that A looks like an ampersand, right? That's part of this whole thing.
Yeah, and it's supposed to look like the @ symbol. So
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, so that slash on the A is the same as our Slash Line, which is our product, a clothing line. The design team can speak to this way more, and it's supposed to look like the @ of like internet at jomboymedia.com. And then like the connectivity of the J I like. Jomboy Media. I've never seen that. I still don't really. I see what he's saying, but I don't think it would.
I don't see it from here. I mean, I get it. I
get what he's saying, but I don't fully see it. But yeah, that A is the slash in our Slash Line logo, which is our brand. And then we really like the dot, like the red dot is above the J is the dot for like a camera recording. And that dot above the J is going to be interchangeable. So like at the end of baseball videos, we want to get an animation where like a baseball gets thrown and lands on the dot. And now that red dot is a baseball. It's a football video for Football Channel. It's a cricket ball. Like we loved the concept of that. Or like in a video form, the red light would be blinking when it starts. So that red dot is right now a recording signal from a camera, but it's going to become interchangeable.
Oof.
Which is cool. Like I'm excited for that. And we already have some coming where it does interchange. So that was the first question. I got to reopen the folder.
Next up is just recapping the All Star Trip, since now we're back from that.
Yeah, All Star Trip was wild because we had access to everything. We brought a bunch of people down there. It was on the back end, which is what this show is. We organized it in a much different way since we're always trying to learn from like recent trips. One thing we did differently was we put everyone in crews. So there was 5 crews, 4 people, 2 creators, a content capturer that's with those creators filming them, and then an at-home editor. So last year when we went to Texas, we ran into a lot of hiccups because the people that went on the trip were also editing the videos we recorded on the trip. So like one day we went and we filmed a bunch, and then the next day, Maddie, Kyle, Zach, were editing all day, and we wanted to film more stuff, but they were tied up because they had to edit it and get it out. So I said, okay, anyone that's coming on the trip is not editing. You're just going to send the files back home, and someone is going to be at home editing and then posting them. And that worked really well. So did the small micro crews, because people got to go like, Shelfie went to Home Run Derby X, and Swilly went to the draft, and Jolly went to the draft, and Trevin rose to the red carpet, and I had to do T-Mobile, or Zach and I went to the village, and we had someone that was like, okay, Zach, you're with us. So that was really cool. We spit out so much content. Let me see if I can get the number. The amount of content we spit out during All-Star was insane. It was dum bum ba da ding 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 doom bum boom da doom. Where's this thing? Oh, it's a sheet, not a note. These numbers are gonna blow your mind. Maybe I've hyped them up too much. Okay, in the 4 or 5 day trip, we posted 364 pieces of content. Those got posted 654 times across different platforms. And in those 4 days, 5 days, we got 34,460,662 impressions.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. Amazing. So definitely worked out. There was also a lot of learnings that I need to do. Like, I wanted everyone to go on the field for batting practice for home run derby, but like it didn't work out logistically. But I do think next year, I do want to make sure every creator gets an event at the main stadium, because some didn't go. Now, I only went to the Celebrity All-Star game. That was my only time there, but I am A-okay with that. but I still got to go. So that was a miss, I think, that the creators would say is like, bummed out I didn't get to do something at the stadium. And I agree with them. That's correct. Some other learnings, like doing the media day is crazy. And that's our first time doing that and tackling that. So I think now we'll know how to better approach that. Like who can do what content there. Like that turned out to we actually needed one content capturer per creator. Not
100%.
Because Zach was there and he was filming me and Jake, but I can't stand still and Jake was standing still. So, like Jake was like, standing and talking, being normal. But for me, not my scene. So I'm like pumping myself up, like, all right, let's go talk to people. And I'm like, Zach, come with me. And we were just like circling. And then we would like dip into a table, ask a question, leave. But I was like, I got to be on the move. I don't want to get stuck talking. Rose was the same with you.
Yeah, we left Trev.
Rose took you and did that. And Trev was more left. So I think the learning there is like that event needs one per one. Joe's and Shelfie too. Like, So, and there's more to learn from it. But it was really cool. Jake doing the Celebrity All-Star Game was really fun. I think camaraderie and being on a trip together. We had that. We had our watch party, which was really fun. A lot of people showed up. It's awesome to meet people. And unfortunately, met one couple. They're big Team Jozak fans in Guts.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, oh, I mean, that's nice of you. And they said, yeah, we feel bad for them. And I was like, okay, so you're not really a fan of Team Jozak.
But they had that Cushy Dreams bag to sign, which is awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah. Tough for Team Jozak. Did you hear about all the controversy in Guts?
I mean, I'm familiar.
You know?
Yeah, some people are calling for your head.
Yeah.
I know.
What did you hear? How did you like my response?
You're going to have to fill me in a little there.
I told them that there's one contestant I remember from my childhood brain who has a perfect game, and his last name was Beer.
Okay.
I said that.
Yeah.
Like, a year ago. But I put it out there.
Right.
We start the season. I have the first pick. They start naming the contestants, and they go, Seth Beer, or whatever his name. I don't know if it was Seth. And I'm like, oh.
Right.
I've put this info out there.
Yeah.
If they don't remember,
it's on them.
It's on them. Yeah. It just happenstance that I had the first pick.
Right.
And I had some cards that said, if my player goes perfect, I get 2 extra points. And I played them all perfectly.
Yeah.
I can't control.
No.
Like the audience was, the comment section is saying, Jimmy said that he knew the beer guy. You're proving my point.
Right. You didn't have to even do that.
I did not have to do that.
Right.
I told them ahead of time, hey guys, there's one player here that I remember from my childhood memory, and it might help me win. Hopefully it doesn't. And they forgot that information, and I didn't. So, whatever. That comment section might hate me more than Warehouse. But at least in the Guts, I play the Rotten. I play Forgotten Rotten.
The villain.
I play the villain. And I make myself laugh to no end.
That's all that counts, right?
Just every rule change, I say, okay, I propose just no dissension between Team Jozak this season. They're always like, that's not necessary. I'm like, so you're not going to agree to it? So that makes me laugh. And I don't know how we got there.
I want to do a similar to when we did the GeoGuessr win in 60 minutes. I want to do it for Geo Hunter now. Like, not stopping. And we have 60 minutes to get under X score.
Do you want me to play right now and record it on my phone?
Sure. 1 round.
All right, 1 round.
Just one.
One good round of Geo Hunter.
That's different.
All right, we're playing Geo Hunter. If you don't know how to play, watch along and you'll figure it out eventually. You might not. So they're going to give me a country, and I have to then place this country in a bunch of buckets. And I'm trying to get the highest ranking. So population, football, small, high crime rate, GDP is high, tourism is high. Their oil production is high, natural gas, and their coffee production is high. Luckily, I got the United States.
Well, that helps.
That's my first pick. So I'm going to throw them, Maddie. Where would you throw them? I'd go GDP.
Me too.
Because they're one. Because America. So that's great. Next country, Rwanda. Now, because of the movie, I thought I would do crime, but it's actually not crime. Hotel Rwanda. Yeah.
It's a great movie.
I know,
well,
but it's
sad.
they're not that high in
No,
crime.
they're not.
I think it's population. They're like a top 50.
Okay, yeah.
76. Wrong. Coffee is what I should have
Coffee?
done. Were you
I
going to
was
say
going to
that?
say that.
We'll restart then.
I should have said, yeah, that was a bad game.
We'll restart. Estonia, restart. Estonia is
It's an
dagger.
auto restart.
Estonia gives you nothing. Okay, Tanzania.
Population or coffee?
Coffee. 19th in coffee production. Suriname.
Normally an auto restart.
Really?
I mean, you could try. What do we use? Coffee already?
Try crime?
Try it.
It
sure.
feels so dangerous and rude.
It does, yeah.
No, they're 100. They're not even committing crime. So we'll just start over. This will be the last one no matter what. Just to show Albania. Soccer? They might be top 25.
Yeah. No, they're not top 25. If you get a 45, I'd be.
You think tourism? I don't think so.
No.
What would you do?
Football.
66. That's bad. Tourism was ranked 32nd.
All right.
Thanks.
That was on me.
Okay, Russia. Now, sneakily,
Gas.
it's gas. But you could fill other boats with Russia. We'll go gas. They're number one in natural oil production. Peru. Football's not available, but coffee is.
Coffee.
Peru's 7th in the world in coffee. Okay, we're saving ourselves. Botswana. Girls, Botswana, have fun.
What is it?
Population?
Crime or population?
Crime? 48th. Spain. Population or tourism, actually.
Probably.
2nd in tourism. Love it.
Really?
Colombia. Population or GDP?
Population.
26th. How are we doing? Are we doing really well? Oman. Small or GDP? Those are our two options. Small.
Small.
Nope. GDP was ranked 69th, so that tanked to St. Lucia. GDP, that's going to be 100 plus. Man, 350. That's a bad score. Sub 200 is good. Okay, so now we did that section of the show.
Yep, that was a good section.
What else is in this docket?
We can continue on our topics, or we can jump down to the question break, whatever you want.
Oh, okay. So we have some heavier topics coming up. This week's Boone interview got spicy, and our pal Rourke getting himself in trouble on his live stream. So Boone interview got spicy, but I actually didn't feel like it did. That's what I said to Jake and BBD. Like, the clips come off more heated. Like, in the moment, I didn't feel like what it is. Like, the one thing people are saying is him saying, like, I don't care what you think. But I, in my head, had that more like shit talking jovial than like being rude to us. Like, I didn't feel that way at all. Because like, I don't like when we do it and people are like, you told them, and like treating us like we're like a caller on WFAN whose job is just to like spew nonsense and get people mad. It's not really like, it's not a fun. We did that a couple times like 2 years ago, and I was like, Jake, that doesn't feel great. Like, I know people are happy with us, but it just doesn't feel like us. I thought this one, like during it, before I watched it back, I was like, that was like good. We moved on. We made our points. I read my stats. I made my points with logic. He got heated. We knew he was. They're losing a lot. Last night last night I was livid, dude.
That was a great app.
You liked it?
Yeah.
I haven't checked the comment section because like Jolly said he watched it on the ride in today, and I said that wasn't allowed.
Yeah, it's a nighttime only.
If you're not in the same headspace, like, get out of here.
I enjoyed it last night. For the Boone, I was listening on Spotify, and when he was most heated, I said, hold up, I got to go see this on YouTube just to see what he looks like.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. That episode's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
It's crazy. People like that, huh? I think there's 4,000 people watching live the whole time. How many views does it have? Wait, how come it's not coming up like 1 out of 10 or whatever?
It's live. That's why it stinks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, Yankees. We weren't supposed to record at night, and I texted him. I was like, guys, I'm hot. We can't not record right now. And then I said, if you listen to this, like, we're going to come off like whiny bitches. If you listen to it not in the same headspace, which I totally get. What was next? Oh, so if you hadn't heard, Dan Rourke does his live stream for Yanks Ave.
Yep.
Is there another word in the name of his?
Yankees Avenue.
Avenue.
It's the full.
And said some stuff that you can't say. Was hot, mad. Dan Rourke is a character. He gets like heated all the time, you know, in a good way. If you know him when he's not on camera, he's like not. He's very like hardworking, head down, like good kid, or not kid, adult. But yeah, so he said, what did he say? He said, "Go kill yourself" to a player. Now I gotta be honest. That's a phrase that I had to eliminate from my lexicon a couple years ago. Like if you listen to Talking Yanks from 2018, 2019, 2020, like I would be a lot of like, kill yourself in that way. So I guess there's a little more humor to my tone. That and then the word CSer, where it kind of, I would use them funnily, not in an angry tone. And then, you know, grew up, learned, oh, can't say that, ridded it from my vocabulary. So that, you know, I talked with Dan today. Everyone at the company has been talking, and, you know, he came up to us, and I didn't even know what was happening. He was at the warehouse, and he was, you know, feeling awful. And sitting down, and I think he's gonna like apologize and all that. Talked about the ramifications of it. Like you have to clear yourself of, you know. I think let me pause. I think he grew up gaming culture, young kid culture. They talk shit during live streams. That's no excuse to tell a player to go kill yourself, joking, not joking. It's like, obviously you can't say that, and it's terrible. And there might be ramifications from it. The league might call us and say, hey, he's not allowed here. We're like, we don't want him getting badges. And I explained that to Dan, like, dude, you know, there's one thing, like how we deal with this as a company internally, and what I'm going to, you know, what it means for you and your work schedule and, you know, the immediate next couple of weeks and being here. But there's also bigger ramifications just personally, on a personal level. Like, you just need to rid these phrases from your life everywhere so they just won't slip out. I mean, as we've grown, anyone that's my age used a lot of words back in the early 2000s very freely that you can't say anymore. Quickly. Used a lot of phrases, not with ill intent behind them. And I, you know, obviously he didn't mean it with ill intent, but obviously that doesn't excuse anything. So it got really loud. Like, it's like, you know, I open my phone all day today. It's Reddit, it's Twitter, it's everywhere. People are upset. They have a right to be. It's not, you know, it's definitely not a company thing. Yankees Ave is not part of Jomboy Media. There'd be a different conversation. It might be different reactions. We don't own that show. We have no control over that show. He's an employee of ours. Now, obviously the lines are muddied because he's a producer here. So I think we're still talking through it, but it's just like, don't ruin everything you have going by slipping up and using phrases that you can't use anymore. You have to rid those from your vocabulary if you still have them from your like lexicon. But we've dealt with things before where people say stuff that don't represent the company, and then they are part of the company, and we deal with that not behind closed doors, but, you know, because I'm here obviously talking about it now. But like, we do deal with it as a company. Chat with him. There's steps. There's conversations. There's multiple check-ins. There's levels to it, and it sucks because Dan plays like a character at times of a hothead. And when you see it go to a level, it gets murky. Told him, it's like, oh, dude, like how much are you actually like this versus putting it on? And when you sidestep into phrases like that, talks like that, I think the audience loses trust. And like, you know, he's freaking out about the Yankees, but he's actually a good kid, which Dan is. And like, I don't know. I feel like people just want to be mad. Not about that, but I like me. You know what I mean? Like, we should be, like, there was like people calling for me fired. Like, there's ramifications. There's talking. There's levels before, you know, he would get fired. And there's also, like, he let a lot of people down. He's felt awful about it. So just something that I think being on mic, being on camera all the time comes with just so many more eyeballs and so much more care. But I was telling him, even if you're not live, you can't be saying things like that anymore. If they are left from a younger age, from a different part of your life where you talked like more freely and openly, you have to get rid of it and just stop. And everyone has had to do that at some point. So, you know, probably too old and too long. I can't talk because 3 years ago I remember saying that on an episode and Jake being like, dude, you can't say that anymore, even if I was doing it in a joking manner. But I used to say, I think I literally said it. No, I didn't say it to like a player, like blah, blah, should go kill himself. But I think, like, you know, weekly dumb. What did I do? I did something. I did like that. And then I realized that they probably thought, I remember what it was. Jake was talking about like having a guest on, and I was doing a different bit with BBD about like the show or the Yankees being bad, and I did like a fake kill myself, and then it kind of looked like I was saying I'd rather kill myself than have that guest on, which I was like, oh shit. And then it's like, just don't do that anymore. Don't do the joke where I shoot myself in the head, because that's not cool. So I don't know. People really wanted us to address it and talk about it. They'll be satisfied or they won't be satisfied with everything I just said. But I think that is it. What's the next one?
Last up is Barbados. Not much to say, but it's coming.
If you want a sneak peek, go to Instagram and check out Cricket Impact Group. Instagram, is that what the Instagram is? I mean, I think we like shared it.
We collabed. I know
Cricket
that.
Impact Group, no vowels in group. And they announced that Jomboy Media will be going to Barbados in September. Now, there's more details to come, probably late August. I am like so excited about this. We got some, the design team gave us some stuff. But I don't want to, we'll slow play the announcements and stuff. So it's a fun opportunity that I dreamt up like a long time ago. I told Courtney, hey, this would be fun. It would be different. We'd bring our audience on a journey. We'd like have some fun storytelling and all that and embarrass ourselves. And now you can probably figure it out, but stay tuned. Barbados. Matt, it is hot in here.
It's hot. You want to rip through these 4 questions, or are we getting out of here and saving Zalman for later?
No, Zalman, I'll rip through them fun. Right. Zalman asks a bunch. Are you guys planning to partner with any healthy brands? I don't know what I don't know what that means.
I mean, not it currently in the works, but yeah.
What's a healthy brand? Nutri-Grain? I don't think I'm not trying to get in trouble.
I don't know. What's a healthy brand?
No, I'm serious though. Like, does anything come to your mind? Healthy
I'll
brand.
Google healthy brand and read the first one.
Healthy brand. Cliff Bar? Are those actually healthy? No idea.
There's a thing called healthy brand. Primal Kitchen, first one.
Primal Kitchen? Reach out.
Reach out, Primal Kitchen. Kashi?
Kashi?
That's like cereal, right?
Oh yeah. I think my father-in-law eats those.
Halo Top Ice Cream?
Oh, Halo Top Ice Cream. Reach out.
Dave's Killer Bread?
Oh, made by prisoners, right?
Is it? I don't know. It's healthy.
I think Dave's Killer Bread is made by prisoners, which makes the name ironic, or it's a joke I heard that I am muddying. Is it not?
Second Chance Employment.
Yes. Great. Dodge that one. Are most Jomboy employers salaried or paid by the hour? Salaried. Do we have any hourly employees?
No.
I don't think we have any hour. We may have some.
Maybe
interns.
one. Yeah, maybe one.
Some.
No.
Do we have any paid interns right now?
Maybe one.
Good, better question for Courtney, but vast majority salaried employees. How many hours per week does Jimmy put into Jomboy? What's your guess? That's a good way to phrase it. Put into Jomboy.
I mean, put in 75.
Is that like if I like answer a text
it?
like Slack? Is thinking about it count?
Yeah.
How many hours in a week? I mean, thinking about it shouldn't count.
Okay, acting on it.
I take Saturdays off.
Right. That's good. So what's 24 times 7?
Minus 24. Because Saturdays.
So that means 24 times 6.
Sometimes I prep things, but Saturdays.
144.
144 hours.
How many hours do you sleep?
I sleep from, I would say most nights from 6 o'clock until 9.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything company-wise.
Okay.
I'm watching the Yankee game, which is in a way studying for Talking Yanks.
Yeah.
But I'd be doing that whether I worked for the.
But I think that counts.
Well, then you're gonna have to go 6 o'clock to like 7. That hour of my day is not. I'm playing with the kids in the backyard or doing bath time, eating dinner with the family. I take the 8:14 train, and that's when I open my laptop, and I wake up at like 6:30. So probably 3 hours a day, I'm not doing something because the train there and the train back, I'm editing, and then I fall asleep at like 11 and wake up at 6:30. So what's all that? That's like 8 hours plus 12 hours a day. I'm not. 24 minus 12 is 12. That's easy.
So 144 divided by 2?
12 times 6. 12 times 5. Do that. 12 times 5.
60?
60.
72.
72?
Yeah. Hey, I said 75.
Okay. That's everything.
That's everything.
But I'm going to be putting a lot less in because I'm going on vacation. Down the door.
That's good.
Last year, James said, we going down in the door? And this year, he just says, we're going down the door.
Agree.
That's progress. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. We might melt. We might be melting. It's hot.